morning, everyone. This is Dan with Senior E-Bike Nation. Welcome to another garage video. Today I'm going to talk about the two trikes that I have assembled now from Mooncool. We have the MC350, which is a 24-inch trike, and this is your Mooncool TK1 folding trike. Now, I have actually ridden both of these trikes, and I've seen some amazing differences between these things, but a lot of things also very common, shall we say, between trikes. So yeah, let's dive into it a little bit. I've got the manuals here that I'm going to be reading out of, so I'm going to step away, and we're going to first review the Mooncool 350 on what I think after I've ridden it about 25-30 miles. Done some drone footage on it, and yeah, let's talk about it a little bit. Okay, on your 350, this has got a 36-volt battery, sits down behind the seat post. And it's also got a 10.4 amp hour battery as well on this 36 volt. It's got a 350 watt front hub motor that you can see there. And I'll tell you, it's very powerful as far as the motor goes. I was really surprised that this bike had this much torque with a 36 volt battery, with only a 350 watt amp hour, 350 10.8 amp hour motor on the front. So I was really surprised with that. Now the trike itself is assembled very well, or shall I say, after we got it assembled, this trike is going to probably take you 2 to 4 hours to assemble. There's a lot of moving parts that you have to put on this trike when it comes in. Where with the Mooncool TK1, it was totally different. I did not have near the time invested to put this trike together. It was actually really quick. I would say within less than an hour, this thing was totally assembled. But again, let's go back to the 350. It's got a very cushiony seat. And it's also got this little lever comes up, so you can remove the battery. And I think that's very important, instead of having to take the seat off or the saddle off the seat post in order to get that out. So you can either charge it off the bike or you can charge it on the bike. Now it's got 24 by 2.2 inch tires. As you can see, it's got a huge cargo space in the back on this for this back rack. So I was really impressed with that as well. I can carry my backpack back there if I want to go on a ride, and I don't have to worry about putting that on my shoulders. So that was really nice. I love how they made this little thing for the seat post going up and down. This is a really, really good design on this clamp that I think they put on here. And yeah, I mean, it's also got... it's got your standard brakes on it, mechanical brakes. It does not have hydraulics. As far as I know now, let me double check that. I think it does have. I'll put that in the description box when I take a look at that. The maximum speed on this is probably going to be 15 miles per hour. Maximum possible load is 150 kilograms. So in pounds, that's going to be 50 to roughly 55 pounds. And, but yeah, as far as the ride went on the trike, it did extremely well. It's also got your 7-speed Shimano shifter up here with the little horn. And the display is really good up here. I'll go ahead and move the camera here so you guys can see a little bit about the display and things like that. Here is your display right here. Let me go ahead and turn this thing on if I can. It's got a little button here on the back. As you can see, it's got a Really nice display on it. Now this has only got 3 speeds on it, and they're at the bottom of the, as you can see here, it's at the bottom. It'll go up to 3, and that'll get you about 15 mile an hour, as I mentioned. The wire management was done pretty good on this. I had to clean up the wire management a little bit on the trike with some more wrapping and stuff, so to make it look a little cleaner. Again, it's got a 7-speed Shimano shifter up here. And this has got a thumb throttle for you folks on the left side. Now, this does not have an emergency brake, where the TK1 does have an emergency brake right here, as you can see. So there's your difference between the 2 trikes there. Now, the fenders are metal on this, on both the trikes, which I really like. I love this little nostalgic chain guard here. That's old school, folks. I really like that. And as you can see, your rotor and everything for your brakes are back behind the basket here, or below the basket. So yeah, this is a really, really cool budget e-bike. This is retailing right now for $850 for this trike. But if you go on my website and my channel and order this trike, you'll also save some more money with my discount code. And in the lower 48 states, anybody that orders this on my channel, you also receive a free bike accessory from me. Again, as long as in the lower 48 states, I will ship that to you. And it could be several different things. It could be saddles, could be turn signals, just different things that I send out. So, yeah, that's a little bit about the 350. Now, let's move over to the TK1, which is pretty much the next one that they brought out. And again, this one's got a little bit of different display here than the other one does. Again, the power assist up and down is here. And you go to 5 bars. That's going to be your 5th pedal assist primarily is what that means. And then you can go all the way down to 0. And I actually rode this trike with no pedal assist, and yeah, it did very well. It's not hard to pedal. If you run out of battery, you need to get this thing home. It's also got a 500 watt rear hub motor. Now, I really like the design on this, how they did this. This is not actually back on your back axle here. This is actually put in front of the axle, so that's different, and I really do like that. Great looking basket on this thing. Again, metal fenders. These tires are 20 by 3 inch fat tires. They are Chow Yang, saying as that's on the 350. Pedals are already assembled on it. This does have plastic pedals, I believe, which I'm okay with that either way. It has also got a 48 volt, 14.4 amp hour battery. And again, it sits down behind the seat post. Now with this one, you actually have to take the seat post out in order to remove the battery. They don't have the quick release on the seat on this one, but that's okay. Here's your folding mechanism. I know some folks were having problems with that. This one folded very easily, and I did not have to force that lever, so it folded very nicely. This has got front suspension on it. You've got your adjustment here, and you've also got your lockout over here. Or actually, this is your load over here, and this is going to be your lockout over here. So yeah, they've also got a front basket on this. We'll swing around to that. It's got a great looking little front basket. It's got the headlight up here, which I kind of like that. I think you have to hold in the top button. Yes. As you can see, it's pretty bright. You just hold up the plus button on that, and that turns that on and off. I love the adjustable stem here. As you can see here, you can bring this in and out. And I'll show you it's got a little horn there, not bad. Here's the turn signals, which is really cool. And let me show you folks the brake lights on this. This is actually pretty good. As you can see, it lights up all three of those. Two on the fender, one down there on the back part of the bike, which is really cool. And the seat again on this is pretty comfortable. I may change this out with the backrest. My wife will be riding this bike or trike, so I will have to, she can get over this one. This one was 17.5 inches. She couldn't step over this 350. She was able to step over this one because it's only 16 inches. That's huge. When you talk about somebody shorter and have a hard time lifting their legs. Again, this has got your hydraulic brakes on it. I believe those are 180 millimeter rotors. I will change that in the description box if it's different. It's got really, really good brakes on this trike. And with both of these trikes, I had absolutely no tipping issues or the frame flexing on them, either one of them. And I had that on some previous trikes that I reviewed. So if you are concerned about the tipping issues, the flexing of the frame, these trikes are not going to do that. So yeah, they're beautiful. I love the color of this blue one, and I want to thank Mooncool for sending this to me to review. Now, I paid a little bit on this bike. They did give me a discount on the TK1, but you know, I was happy with the agreement, and I went ahead and agreed to that. So yeah, that's a little bit about both trikes. Again, now this one's got your half twist throttle over here on the right side. So that's a little bit different than your 350 as far as design. Again, it's still got this old school look, nostalgic chain guard on it, really nice. So yeah, let me know, put any comments down in the comment sections if you guys are thinking about ordering these things, and I'll put the link down in the description box for both of these bikes and the discounts you can get on them at this point. But yeah, so far I love both of these trikes. I think they did a very good job on the design on these, the colors, the manufacturing of them. Can't say enough about Mooncool. So anyway, let me know what you guys think here. Yeah, share, like, hit that subscribe button, comment down there, and I will see you guys on the next garage video.